I'm going to show you a very simple figure 4 trap. Partly based on Ragnar Benson's figure 4, slightly modified and changed a little bit, and made out of round wood. Well, originally starting with round wood anyway. So I got a stick. Obviously you just make these whatever you see fit. Doesn't have to be any specific size. It depends what wood you've got, what animal you're trapping, and what kind of deadfall you're using. Split that down the middle. Right, so we've got that one split down the middle, and then I might split another one about the same size. Right, so got those 4 split. So for the upright, what we want to really do is just shave the end off to a point. To a one-sided point, I suppose. And that's probably it. Now for the sloping one, actually we want to do this at a slightly more sloping angle. I want to just cut that about there. If any of them are ever wrong, you just cut them again. No like measurements really, you just got to try it. Should just about do it. Oh, and this back end we want to do this flat. Not flat, but another kind of sloping cut here. Now this one, just want to cut 2 notches in it. Square notches. Actually, it don't even need to be square notches, one of them. So this one is going to be a square notch. Doesn't have to be tight fitting, as long as it's a square notch. Fairly deep. Now, depending on what type of animal you're after with this, you could do your trigger lower down, higher up, wherever you want it. So that seems like it's going to be a bit too tight there. And the rest of this I'm just going to shave to a point to make it slightly lighter. That should fit together there. It might still be a bit too tight, that one. Don't want it too tight or anything. Right, now you could do this top one to a flat point, which I don't think I'm going to. Right, so we'll get a cage and we'll try it. So the only bit I really changed about the Ragnar Benson one was at the back of this one it's been shaved at an angle where his one wasn't. But it means that the back of the trigger stick can lock into it rather than keep rising up. Give it a little tap, as long as it's not all too tight, it should go off. Yeah, so that went off very easily. So like I said, slightly different to the Ragnar Benson one because the very back piece has been cut at an angle there. I suppose you probably could still set this up the same, but it's slightly... Yeah, see, here's one like that, but this bit wants to keep rising, where this part wants to come down and the back up, it just wants to make this other side rise up, whereas this way seems to lock it there, but not too tight, as though you can't, you know, as though it won't let it off. I sometimes think, depending on what cage you're using, it's better to leave the top as it is rather than cut that flat as well. And then this part has just been left flat, and for me that seems to hold there better. Obviously this one, make it longer, go right to the back, have it slightly lower so if a bird or something stands on it. Like I said, seems quite a light trigger as well.